Peace, love, and abundance, everybody.
Peace.
Hope you're all feeling above grounded, fruitful, and balanced. I am Almal. Almal is a comedic term. I'm gonna tell you what my name means so y'all can understand my mission. Almal means oneness. So that means everybody in this room is an aspect of me. It's one of my emotions that took physical form. And I know this to be true because I see all y'all with my eyes. And my eyes and my brain act like a screen projector. So it's only projecting images. So I can't say that y'all not a part of me because y'all only a projection of what I'm seeing. Because I know Earth, if you flip the letters around, it spells heart. That means life is in the blood. So if we think we're alive, then we're actually in our blood. And then we're projecting images of what's going on inside of our blood right now. So, all is one. And I've never doubted that. I've always been like that since I was young. I was always the weirdo of my groups. I was always the outcast, the black sheep, because I didn't understand how everybody was utilizing their emotions and how they didn't see everybody as oneness. So, I came to an understanding of that because I have paranormal experiences in my life. So I have a paranormal approach on life. So I like to talk about the paranormal side of healing, because this is what people fear or scared to acknowledge. So I dive deep and go beyond, and I speak about what people just scared to bring up, okay? So Earth is a paradise, and then at one point it becomes a parasite. And we all gotta take part in both sides of that. We're gonna live in a paradise, and then eventually that paradise is gonna end, and then we're gonna live a life of a parasite, okay? So parasite has a negative connotation on it. When you break the word parasite down, it's parasite. Para means parallel. That means it's alongside of you. Site is like a building site. Our body is a temple. It's a building. So parasite is alongside your body. That's what a parasite is. It doesn't matter what it does to you. It's parasite means alongside your body. So anything that's alongside your body is a parasite. Okay? An angel is alongside your body. Then that angel is a parasite. A demon is alongside your body, then that demon is a parasite. Your soul is alongside your body, so your soul is a parasite to the body. We are alongside the earth, so we are parasites to the earth. Okay, so I came to the understanding about parasites bring us trauma, and trauma bring us spiritual development, because we don't grow being happy. We grow through resistance. We grow through problems, trauma. Okay, so parasites bring the most trauma to people because to all my clients, the root issue to their problem is a parasite. One of my clients have diabetes, then they go get checked and they found out they have a fluke worm in their pancreas. Now, when a fluke worm gets in your pancreas, I call it the island, but it's called islets of Langerhans. There's a little island inside your pancreas, and 3 hormones live on that island. You have glycogen, you have beta cells, and you have delta cells. So we got alpha cells, beta cells, and delta cells. They all live on this island. Now, the alpha cells create glycogen, and glycogen raises your blood sugar. The beta cells create insulin. As y'all know, insulin lowers the blood sugar. Then we have delta cells that create glycogen and insulin at the same time that neutralizes your blood. So when a parasite gets in your pancreas and is on this island, parasite loves sugar. It thrives off of sugar. So what would be the first hormones it's going to take out? The insulin. Because insulin lowers the blood sugar. That's not good for a parasite. So a parasite start eating at your insulin. And that's why they call it diabetes. It's dying beta. Your beta cells produce insulin and they're dying. Then you got to figure out what's killing your beta cells. Sugar is also killing the beta cells, but it's the parasite that's inside the pancreas eating at the beta cells so it don't produce insulin so the parasite can thrive, because insulin lower blood sugar. So then when a parasite gets inside your brain, this is where you get schizo, split personality, audio hallucination. You hear somebody talking to you, but you think it's you because it sounds like your voice. But that's the parasite when it gets inside your brain. It takes over everything and it starts speaking to you because it needs to stay alive. So it influences your urges, your emotions, and your perception to bring in more sugar. So out of nowhere, you just have an urge for a Snicker. It just popped up in your head. I just want a Snicker. That's not you. That's that parasite that needs to feed so it can create some larva eggs. Okay. Now I rant a lot, so I created a structure so I can stay on topic. Okay. Now, how do you know if you have parasites? If you took a vaccine shot when you was a toddler, then you have parasites, because that's how they put the parasite in you. Well, this is how they put the man-made parasites in you. If y'all look at the hospital symbol, it's 2 snakes on a stick, right? That's the caduceus. That's the sign for the medical health. But when you look at the ambulance truck, you see 1 snake on a stick. That's not the caduceus. Y'all need to realize that. The one parasite on a stick is literally a symbol of what they do to you when you go to their hospital. They put parasites in you because as melanin people, they love us because they stay above by us existing. So they can't get rid of us. But they need to control us because they try to get rid of us and they lost by losing us. So what they do is they mind control us. They put parasites in us to control our perception on life. All right, so I'm a parasitologist. I just know how parasites move. I can stare at you and see where the parasite is at, how it's affecting you, and how is it controlling your mind. I just by observing you, because I do have the ultimate power of discernment. So we also have our own parasites that create havoc in us once they leave their range. So let's say you have a good bacteria called neutrophil. Neutrophil is your first line of defense. It's called the innate system. Your neutrophil is going to fight for you till they die. Okay? But the neutrophils have something inside them called granulates. Now when the granulates could release from a neutrophil and wander off and go somewhere that it's not supposed to. And then it start eating that blood supply that it's not supposed to. Now something that was good is becoming a pestilence inside your body because it's out of its range. So it turns into a parasite. So we create our own parasites naturally in our body that will give us gastrointestinal issues, IBS, or any type of issues that's known to be cancerous. So So parasite symptoms, if you have, let's say, constant headaches, that means you might have your gut might be dehydrated. Your gut normally dehydrated from not just parasites, you could be from antibiotics. Anti mean against, biotic mean your body, so it means against your body. This is why we should be taking probiotics, because pro mean for, and biotic mean body. So it's for your body. But we take antibiotics, and the antibiotics kills the mucus that's lining your gut. So now that all the mucus that's lining your gut is disappearing, you have gut dehydration. And once you get gut dehydration, the acid that's sitting in your gut start piercing through the walls of your gut. And this is how we get leaky gut. From dehydration, from either taking antibiotics or being infested with parasites, and they just drinking all our fluids and eating all our food. So once you get holes inside your gut bacteria, all your gut flora, your microbiome starts to leak out. So this is how y'all get allergic reaction to food, because y'all don't have enough gut flora in your gut to break down food. So y'all get allergic reaction to whatever y'all eat. But these are all symptoms of a parasite that leaked out of your gut. But we would just deal with the surface symptoms. And that's why we never get to the root cause of the healing, because we don't attack the parasite. We just attack the parasite symptoms. So once you get leaky gut and the parasite leaks out of your gut, it gets in your bloodstream and it finds its way up your spine, all the way to your brain, because it gets to your brain. Once it gets to your brain, it's the takeover. Feel me? Like I said, it controls your emotion, your urges, and your perception. It's like the movie Venom. Anyone watch that? Venom is a cosmic parasite that takes over the body, takes over the perception, takes over the urges and everything. That's exactly what type of parasite that we be dealing with. There's many types of parasites, but the notorious parasite I speak about a lot is called Toxoplasma gondii. Toxoplasma gondii is notorious because first, it could get into any animal to find a human host, but it only could reproduce inside of a feline cat. Because a feline cat is a hybrid of a feline slash serpent or a reptile. That's why cat eyes turn slit. You don't see no jaguar, no lions, no leopard eyes turn slit. Only a cat, because a cat is a hybrid. So that means the parasite, which is a serpent, can reproduce inside of a feline cat. This is why they put kitty litters in your house, and they want the cat to contaminate the house with their feces, because this is how the parasite travels. This is why they tell you, do not be around cats if you're pregnant. Because once you're around a cat, when you're pregnant and you get infected, it's over for that child. That child will be parasitic, come out with evil intentions, super narcissistic, doesn't listen, don't care about no one else's emotions, very numb to emotions. You see a lot of children that's like this now. They're parasitic infested.
What about dogs?
Dogs, yes. Dogs carry a lot of parasites. And a lot of people, if you have any animal in your house, I can guarantee you 97% you are parasitic infested. Because the dog go outside, runs around in the grass, all the soil is caught into the nails of the dog come back in the house, jump on your couch, you take a nap with it.
No kissing my dog, no lying with my dog.
Sharing food with the dog.
No, none of that.
So we all should be deworming our dogs and deworming ourselves.
Yeah.
If you're deworming your pets and you haven't dewormed yourself, you need to like sit back and reflect on it.
So, what are some ways to deworm our pets if we have?
Okay, so the pet hospitals already have deworm tools.
Oh.
But another one you could get is called ivermectin. That's a good dewormer. People was using that during COVID. You know, they tested things on animals to see if it worked for humans. So if they got a dewormer for horses and all that, we could use that. Because they test everything on animals first anyway. So you can use a dewormer, but I'm a herbalistic. So I have herbal blends I put together, a parasite protocol. Now, parasites live parallel amongst us. So if we change our diet, they'll change their diet too.
Yeah.
They will eat what you eat just to survive.
That's right.
So that's why fasting is the only way you can get rid of a parasite. Yeah. So so yeah, you can use a dewormer like an ivermectin. But if you want some herbal compounds, you can use black walnut hull, wormwood, laxatives like sarsaparilla, oregano is divine. You can also use seeds like papaya seeds, apricot seeds, pumpkin seeds get rid of a lot of eggs. Pumpkin seeds will get rid of a lot. Papaya seeds will clear your system out quick. Responds, yeah.
Quick.
Quick.
In 2-3 days, you're gonna start seeing the eggs coming out of you.
I tried it. I saw it.
Now, if y'all watch the movie Venom, y'all seen how they got that parasite off that person. They didn't use herbs, they used sound. They used frequency, resonance. So that's what I work with now. I use vibration to agitate the parasite. The parasite only could thrive in an acidic environment. So if you raise your frequency, like listening to music all day, you would naturally get rid of some parasites. You wouldn't know because who will check their bowel movement.
Right.
But
Exactly.
yes, you will get a parasite that causes the worst issues because that for some reason you ate 3 salads that week and that salad got rid of a parasite for you. You had no idea. So we all have them. About 8 years ago, it was at 95% of the mass population infested with parasites. So that was 8 years ago. So I'm sure the number is up. If you eat the standard American diet, which is sad, you have parasites 100%. Don't doubt it. Because if you doubt it, you won't do nothing about it. So if you just accept it, your environment will naturally attract things to you to get rid of the parasite. Just by you accepting, you'll start just seeing AI start sending you little commercials and ads for parasite flushes and stuff. AI listening all day, every day, always. So if you want something and you can't find it, speak it out loud. Let AI hear it. And you'll see in like a couple hours, you have an ad that's exactly for what you was thinking about. All right? So I use vibration to heal people. I have a scalar plasma gun over there. I have this right here. This right here is called a resonance 5 peak PEMF. PEMF is pulse electrical magnetic frequency. This right here sends different frequencies throughout your body depending on what you deal with. So let's say if you have migraines, it has a frequency that gets rid of that. And this is my best one because I do dry fasting and I do get headaches. And I put this on within 10 minutes, those headaches gone. And naturally I know if I get a headache, I either gotta sleep it off or like, you know, people would take Advils and Tylenol. I don't take none of that. So I would have to sleep it off. But sometimes I don't sleep it off, so it just lingers throughout the day and I just deal with it. But with this, within 10 minutes it's gone. All right? If you got mono, if you got neck pain, PMS, prostate support, PTSD, relax and balance. If you got shingles, if you have sleep issues, if you want to stop smoking, they have the frequency to break the addiction. You have sunburn, tendinitis, tinnitus,